making her way to the ring first, from Queens, New York, she is the host of Playboy TV. She is the Diva Overachiever. She is Reby Sky.
Damn. Kevin Gill is mesmerized, ladies and gentlemen, here at ringside.
D-A-M-N. Damn!
Little Ron Simmons in there that time?
Queens is in the house.
Oh, that's right. You, what is that phrase? Real recognizes real.
Yes.
Game recognizes game. Queens, New York recognizes Queens, New York.
Unprecedented.
And her opponent making her return to APW from San Francisco, California. She is a graduate of the APW boot camp and ranked number 1 in 2013 as the female competitor in PWI. She's the future legend, Cheerleader Melissa.
Well, Cheerleader Melissa making her return to All Pro Wrestling, a graduate of the APW boot camp, one of the recipients of the Cauliflower Alley Club Future Legends Award. Other recipients include the likes of Frankie Kazarian and many others, to say the least.
And to give credit where it's due as well, I know her father had a hand in her training as well, getting her started on the road that led her to become the most decorated, most respected, most talked about female wrestler from this whole side of the country, let's be honest.
You're absolutely right. One of the greatest success stories in APW history, in boot camp history.
I'm sorry, John Roberts, just every now and then my mind kind of goes blank.
I saw that.
Oh, my bad.
Did I miss something? I'm sorry, I had a production staff member in front of me.
Keep your eye on the sky, John Roberts.
And by Sky, you do mean Reby Sky, right?
Yes, of course.
Okay. Just looking for sure. You know, she does look like she's about to spill out of her top.
Out of her top or out of her bottom?
Interesting point there, sir.
I think, you may think her ring gear is too small. I think her ring gear fits her just fine. And you know what? You go beneath the surface, you go beneath the lime green firecracker push-up bra, you go beneath the teal turquoise aluminum foil silver hot body stocking. Beneath it is that hot Latina temper, the streetwise sense that someone from Queens, New York has, and a competitive fire that has her certainly on the rise as one of the top competitors on the female side of things going today. Quite a name for herself, Reby Sky. But again, she is very much the rookie compared to the seniority and the decorated history of Cheerleader Melissa.
You're absolutely right. Someone who is a former Shimmer champion. She has been ranked number 1 amongst all females in professional wrestling by Pro Wrestling Illustrated.
PWI, baby.
One of the standard bearers when it comes to pro wrestling magazines. The standard bearer. You're absolutely right, sir. But it looks like right now Reby Sky in control of this match.
Reby Sky, we're speechless here. I get to call a lot of matches for Juggalo Championship Wrestling.
Yes.
I've seen a lot of crazy things. I've called wrestling from crazy places.
Let's not forget the Super Riz Cup.
Oh, the Super Riz Cup tournament.
Where you called it with that guy sitting over there, Lars Fredrickson.
Yeah, that's my boy Lars Fredrickson right there. But the point is I'm trying to put over, I haven't seen anything quite like this. I never got to call anything quite like this. We did have Reby Sky wrestle at the Gathering of the Juggalos. That was quite an honor. But I was just there as an observer. At the gorilla position, so to speak. But I digress. Melissa right on top for that pin.
Only for a 1 count that time, though. Melissa.
This is still the feeling out process. And John Roberts, these two have never, ever competed before. Whoa.
Melissa with that hip thrust knocks down Reby Sky. And I think Reby Sky feels violated. She's adjusting herself.
Wait, there's fans trying to give Reby Sky dollar bills. What is that all about, John Roberts? I don't think she asked for change of a 5.
That's the wrong entertainment industry, sir.
I see. So they're digressing in this case.
You're absolutely right.
Attacking that gluteal muscle with ferocity. Cheerleader Melissa brings that intensity to the ring. Locks in that leg lock there, putting all that pressure right on that leg.
Well, she's got her right where she wants her, in control on the mat. And it looks like she's about to put her shoulders to it. Oh, but now Reby Sky taking control with that body scissors. The future legend is trying to get out of it. But it almost seems like she's just toying with it. But now Reby Sky, oh, it looked like she was going for a pinning predicament, gets countered, and now Melissa has her.
Reby Sky desperately trying to get out of this. Oh my God.
We've seen Melissa do this plenty of times in APW, and it looks like she's gonna go for it again.
Oh, just drove her face into that bottom buckle. Cheerleader Melissa standing over Reby Sky in a position of dominance here, possibly looking to bring this match to its finale.
This match, of course, is brought to us by Chick Fight. You can find them at chickfight.tv for thousands of great female wrestling matches. So many great events done by Chick Fight. Of course, the very first Chick Fight event was done along with All Pro Wrestling. And so many great Chick Fight matches happening in APW. Don't forget to log on to chickfight.tv today.
Absolutely, a great library of women's wrestling footage of all the top competitors in the wrestling world. Melissa right back to that headlock, trying to ground this fiery Latina, this Reby Sky.
And she does so with that shoulder block. Shoulder tackle. As Melissa pulling her up by the head of her hair. I'm not sure if that's 100% legal, KG. But
well, you know what? Anything when you get two female competitors together and the action starts to get heated like this, anything's possible. I think the gloves come off, so to speak. The kid gloves.
Well, scooping her up, and then a la Terry Funk with that tornado spin, dropping her on her back for the slam. Melissa now going for that elbow drop, connects.
Right to the point of the jaw. Goes for the cover, doesn't hook the leg though. As much as Cheerleader Melissa knows, she knows better than that. But again, it could just be another instance of mind games here, just a way of wearing Sky down. She knows that pinfall's not going to get her. Wait a minute.
Watch what Melissa does with her foot. If she does what I think she's going to. In the past, she's taken her opponent's feet in this cloverleaf and drilled it into her opponent's head.
Fans pulling out their cameras at ringside to catch a photo of this intense action, John Roberts.
Cheerleader Melissa in control right now. The future legend in charge.
5 minutes has elapsed in this contest
against the Queens, New York native Reby Sky. You got this is a battle between two coasts. It's East Coast, West Coast.
Absolutely.
It's a new rap war.
We thought the beef was over, but the East Coast, West Coast competition still remains. Which coast is the best? I won't speculate on camera about that, John Robert.
We all know what you're going to say. Queens!
But what I do know is Cheerleader Melissa is down on that polished mahogany teak floor, and here comes Reby Sky.
Reby Sky going after Cheerleader Melissa. Throws her into the ringside barricades. You could hear them. And now just starting to kick her. Melissa's in trouble as the referee continues his 10 count.
Melissa's in big trouble here. These two, fires back. Cheerleader Melissa fires back with the chop to kick. Maybe a little turnabout is fair play with this ring.
Ooh, Reby Sky goes head first into that steel plate.
Just ash canned her right into that barricade. That's my new PG version of the word. Right in the bin with her. No, are you kidding me?
Is she gonna slam her? She does so on that teak mahogany floor.
Lovely venue here in Daly City. Cheerleader Melissa soaking up the cheers of the crowd for slamming a beautiful woman onto a hard wooden floor.
As they trade forearms on the outside. Melissa definitely with the stronger forearm. That chin of Reby Sky is going to pay for it later on. And I'm pretty sure her boyfriend's going to have to worry about some bruising on that face when Melissa's done with her.
Quite possibly. Speculation on your part, John Roberts, not mine. I'm here to call the action. I can't look into a crystal ball. But what I can look at is Reby Sky pulling that almost a desperation-like maneuver there. And what's amazing is she took that slam on the floor. She's not necessarily feeling that much worse for wear, it looks like. She's right back. It's almost like it awakened her competitive spirits here. Look at this.
Well, it looks like she's got full control of her senses as she goes to town on the head of Cheerleader Melissa.
Bouncing her head off the canvas like it was a basketball. But listen, that goes on Thursdays. This is Friday the 13th.
And there's a full moon out tonight.
There sure is, and that is a shooty shoot, cuzzy. Speaking of, happy 50th birthday, Pogo the Clown.
Happy 50th to Pogo. We wish him the best wherever he may be this evening.
Edit. Happy birthday to Pogo. Pogo the Clown. Happy birthday, Pogo. Just got that here in our earpiece. But here comes Reby Sky. Again, putting that voluptuous lower hindquarters to work here in the ring.
The gluteus maximus of Reby Sky getting some extra work, but now Melissa spanking it.
It's certainly not a gluteus minimus in this case.
You had a hard time saying that one, sir. I think it's just so. I don't even know how to.
It's a distraction, is what it is.
Absolutely right.
It's an absolute distraction for myself, for these fans at ringside. I'm not even that guy, John Roberts, but you get two beautiful women like this.
It's hard to keep your eyes off
competing, and I got a call to action here. I'm afraid these two are gonna. Reby's gonna tear Cheerleader Melissa's arms off of her body.
Melissa in a bad way right now. This crowd trying to will the first female of All Pro Wrestling back into this match against the Queen of Queens.
The Queen of Queens is quite a dope ring name.
Melissa in trouble, gets thrown by those boots of Reby Sky.
Those boots were made for choking, and that's just what they'll do. Because one of these days, Reby Sky and those boots are going to stomp the air out of your throat and larynx like they just did to Cheerleader Melissa.
Reby Sky in control, dropping the elbow after that kick to the spine. Melissa in trouble, could it be 3? No, only a 2 count that time for the Queen of Queens. What's it going to take for Reby Sky to finally put away the future legend, Cheerleader Melissa?
I don't know. It's something big is coming up right here, though. 3 times off the rope, 4 times. What incredible momentum. Oh!
See, that's what you can't afford to do against Cheerleader Melissa. You can't afford to put the brakes on when you have all that momentum. You need to drop an elbow. You need to throw your body onto her because she will come out of nowhere with a boot and knock you out.
Exactly. Save the showboating and the partying for after the match is completed. Reby Sky made a rookie mistake there in that elaborate
10
maneuver.
minutes has elapsed in this match.
Cheerleader Melissa in control. Oh, but there's a kick from Reby Sky as it looks like they're starting to trade boots. But Melissa catches her.
What's she going to do here? No. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Oh! Ow! Forcing her to do the splits.
And if you're not ready for it, that could be quite a painful maneuver.
Well, it looks like Melissa's going for a 10 count of her own onto the forehead of Reby Sky. That's how people find themselves with the Crimson Mask, the proverbial Crimson Mask at times.
Absolutely. And Reby Sky with that pretty face being marred by the fists of Cheerleader Melissa.
But only a 2 count for the future legend.
She looks a little bit tore up right now, and I mean that in the sense of Reby Sky is taking a hell of a beating here in the last few minutes.
Oh, she's got her caught.
Oh, no. Wait a minute.
There's a roll-up. 1, 2. Oh,
No.
countered by Melissa. 1, 2. 1, 2. As they continue to trade them.
Continuing to trade them.
And now Melissa in control. Oh,
are
wow.
you kidding
Great
me?
counter from Reby Sky. As they continue to trade pinfall attempts.
And after all that, nobody's still out on top. This match continues, John Roberts, but listen to the fans. You know, we joke about looks and other things, but the heart and soul of these two competitors is when that bell rings. It's bell to bell, it's combat, it's action.
Well, I think Reby got a rake of the eyes that time. Melissa had her caught. Oh, here goes Reby Sky looking for the twist of fate. Gets countered. Melissa bringing her in. Uh-oh. She's going to drop her right on her head. Oh! Her back and head meet the mat. That could be a 2.
Good night.
And your winner by pinfall, the future legend, Cheerleader Melissa!
Cheerleader Melissa, very impressive victory, but Reby Sky showed so much heart here tonight.
You're absolutely right. She continued to come back and fight and went toe-to-toe with the first female of APW, Cheerleader Melissa, who is world-renowned all across this great, what was it you called it? Blue marble that we live on.
Yes. I do often refer to this great blue marble, John. We only get one run around this big blue marble.
Well, these kids at ringside definitely enjoyed this match. I think everyone enjoyed this match. Thank you to chickfight.tv for bringing us this matchup here today in Daly City at Friday the 13th.